Hello, sports fans, and welcome. Welcome back to the Guru Show. It is I, the Guru of Sports. First of all, I want to say thank you again for that beautiful introduction from my brother Ray Guru. Also, today we have a special friend here. He is my little helper. We all know who he is, but he wants to remain silent. But I just want to say thank you because he was helping me with the cue cards today. First of all, I want to say thank you for everything and all the pleasantries that you guys been sending me my way. The Guru really appreciates everything that you guys do out there. And I want to say all the picks were perfect again last week. But before we go into anything, we have to say hello to our resident friend and GOAT, Mr. Goaty McGoface. How are you, Goaty, today? He is always good because he's with the Guru, and it's all good with the Guru. Okay, now let us review something from last weekend. That game between the Eagles and Pittsburgh were very, very difficult for me to watch. But like I said, the Eagles, they were probably going to win that game anyway. So, like I said, the Guru never makes a bad pick. And another thing that I wanted to say is that I want to make sure that I don't say any team names. I have to go by the city name. Okay. One thing I want to make sure that we want to go by the rules and we want to make sure that everything is on point. Okay. But anyway, Pittsburgh is going to win a award today, which is the Poo-Poo of the Week. The Poo-Poo of the Week is that team that doesn't really do too good. And matter of fact, Pittsburgh didn't do too good last week. So right off, we want to give him the Poo-Poo of the Week. Now, one other thing before we get into the picks. Every Thursday night there's a football game. But this week it was the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. Oop, said those team names again. Can't say that. Anyway, Cincinnati and Miami. Now, from now on, I'm just going to call it the Thursday night beatdown. Okay, matter of fact, let's just put it this way. Miami got beat down by Cincinnati on Thursday night. Plain and simple. Okay. Now, let's go into the picks for this week. Like I said, the Guru was actually perfect last week and didn't make a bad pick. But actually, he is always perfect. Always getting the picks right. And like I said to you guys, it's a good thing because the Guru is always right. Alright, anyway, let's go into our picks. As we speak, there is football on television right now. It's between Jacksonville and Indianapolis. Who do you think that I'm going to pick in this game? If you think for 1 second that the Guru is going to go against Jacksonville, you are crazy. But I am going to take no other than Jacksonville in this game. And that is my first pick of the week. Now, let's actually get into the rest of the picks. Okay. Ain't no half-stepping here. We're going to go right into it. Arizona and Los Angeles. Well, let me see. Arizona, Los Angeles, Arizona. Oakland and Baltimore. Now, this is a big dilemma for the Guru. I like Baltimore. I like Oakland. Oakland's been pretty good. Baltimore's undefeated. I'm gonna have to go against everything I know and say Baltimore. Houston and Tennessee. This is a battle of the AFC South, and these two teams here have been struggling a little bit. You know how Houston got beat down a couple Thursday nights ago, and Tennessee haven't been there finding their way. They lost to Oakland last week, but we're gonna go with Houston. Washington and Cleveland. Washington. Seattle and the New York Green Team. Like I said, we cannot say anything that has to represent mascots, so we'll call them New York Green. Seattle. New England and Buffalo. Buffalo won last week, didn't they? Yeah, not this week. New England will be undefeated without Tom Brady or Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm going with New England. Carolina and Atlanta. Okay, Carolina didn't look so good last week. Atlanta is still trying to fumble around and trying to figure out what they got. But they won a couple weeks ago. Anyway, I like Carolina. Detroit and Chicago. Detroit can really sling that ball around the field. I'll go with Detroit. Denver and Tampa Bay. That Trevor Siemian guy is pretty good. Tampa Bay's defense ain't bad, but I'm going to go with Denver. New Orleans and San Diego. Here's two teams that have been up and down. New Orleans is still trying to find their first win, but I don't think that they're going to find their first win until they fix that defense. San Diego. Dallas and San Francisco. This is a classic matchup between two classic franchises, but I like Dallas. Kansas City and Pittsburgh. We all know that Pittsburgh won the Poo Poo of the Week award. You see the poo poo right there. Anyway, Kansas City has not won in Pittsburgh in 30 years. Make it 31, Pittsburgh. New York Blue against Minnesota on Monday night. Now, Monday night is going to be very interesting because Minnesota has the number one defense and New York Blue has Odell Beckham. I like Minnesota. Okay, got our picks done. Now, one other thing I wanted to mention to you guys is that I really appreciate all the feedback and all the stuff. We got two teams this week. I meant to tell you, we got two teams this week on buys, and we know who they are. The great Green Bay Packer team, I want to say the name. Green Bay is on buy, and unfortunately, Philadelphia is on buy. Which we could say bye-bye to Philadelphia anyway. Bye-bye. But, like I told you guys, give credit where credit is due. Hail to Washington. Shout out to Big D down in Dallas. And Big Blue up in New York. Memo to you guys. You guys need to step your game up because right now, Philadelphia looks pretty good. For now. Like I said, they look good for now. Just remember, once you guys step your game up and play the way you guys are supposed to play, you guys are going to put them back where they belong, in the cellar of that division. Okay, One other thing, like I told you, everything is free. We don't never, we give out stuff just to give it out. We don't care. This is a guru show. This is what we do. It's free. Don't worry about anything else. But anyway, one other little thing I wanted to tell you is that I really appreciate all the feedback I get from you guys. I want to say thank you to everyone out there. And remember to follow us on social media, Guru's Daily Shorts on Facebook, at Goat39 on Twitter. And if you want to follow Goaty, McGoatface, he has his own Twitter account. He's at BlackGoat39. One other thing I want to give a shout out to is a good friend of the show, LA Toodle Max. He's on Twitter. Follow him. He's a good guy. Matter of fact, he's Guru Jr. too. Anyway, I want to say thank you to all my friends and all my fans. And just remember, the Guru will always love you. The Guru will always be in your corner. And remember, the Guru has one other thing to say to you. The Guru will see you real soon. One other little thing we want to say is that rest in peace, Jose Fernandez. Last weekend we lost a great pitcher in Major League Baseball. As you know, the Guru is a big fan of baseball, and we love Jose Fernandez. God rest his soul. And anyway, next week, Guru will be back, and we will tell you about the championship that Guru wins in fantasy sports. If you have any fantasy advice or you need fantasy advice, contact the Guru. He gives you that for free too. Anyway, the Guru will see you real soon.